Hey guys, excuse me. It is me again. Today is Lorry Market. This is actually the third time I've started making this video tonight. Today is Monday, April the 15th. That makes it day 105 on our Daily Bread Project 2013. Oh, sorry guys. To be honest guys, if I hadn't not been here last couple nights, I wasn't going to make tonight's video either. Because I honestly don't feel like it, but I figured maybe I could spend just a few minutes trying to get this video made and get it up. And one time I started trying to make it, I got to coughing. I had got a coughing fit so hard I couldn't quit, so I had to stop. And the next time I got 3/4 of the way done with it, and my phone started ringing, and so I didn't get to finish it. So anyway, guys, sorry for not being here last couple nights. As you can probably tell by looking at me, everybody else says that I look like death eating a cracker. I'm sick. I got sick Friday night into Saturday morning. I've been running 102 to 104 degree fever, off and on. I don't think I'm running that high of a fever now. I'm still a little bit warm, I guess, but I've got the flu, I guess, or just flu-like symptoms. What it is, body aches, head hurting, freezing, burning up, sweating, just no energy, my throat's not been sore, I've not threw up, I've not diarrhea, anything like that. Just everything else felt pretty bad. Guys, I have Saturday morning, like I said, Friday night into Saturday mornings when I started getting sick. Saturday it felt bad, but not real bad. Sunday, yesterday, I felt horrible. I guess only by the grace of God I made it through church. But last night I got feeling better. I've been living on 800 milligram Motrins. If it wasn't for those, I probably wouldn't have been able to get out of the house. Well, probably wouldn't have been able to get out of the bed. But I've been taking those every 6 to 8 hours. It's been knocking my fever enough, and I guess keeping the body aches down enough where I can actually, at least do a little something. But anyway, guys, that's why I've not been here. I've been so sick. I don't. Of course, I guess we all say this every time we get sick, but I don't know if I've ever been this sick. Like every time, at least me, every time I get sick, I say that. But oh man, I felt so bad, and I still, like I said, right now I feel bad. But I wanted to let you guys kind of know what was going on. So anyway, guys, if you don't care, let me get to the important part tonight. That is, of course, the Word of God, because I am wore out. I'm tired. Genesis 4:11. So we're going to start. So here we go. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. Of course, this is God talking to Cain, saying you couldn't hide it from me, even though you tried. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid. And I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth, and it shall come to pass that every one that findeth me shall slay me. Cain was worried about somebody killing him. I mean, he told God that. He said, when they find out what I've done, they're going to, put my kinfolk, basically, they were all Cain's kinfolk by this time, the people that were in the land of Nod, of course, the Bible talks about where he went to get his wife. They were his nieces, nephews, they were his kinfolk, cousins. By this time, well, let's see, I guess couldn't have been cousins. Because his mom and dad didn't have any brothers and sisters, but nieces and nephews, but they were hundreds of years old by this time, so there'd been quite a bit of populating on the earth. So anyway, what I'm getting at, he was afraid somebody was going to kill him. Verse 15 says, and the Lord said unto him, therefore whoever slayeth Cain. So God said, okay, I'll make a decree right now. Therefore whoever slayeth Cain, he said, and he let this be known, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. So God basically gets the word out to everybody, you can't kill Cain. Don't kill him. And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord and dwelt in the land of Nod on the east of Eden. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bare Enoch. And he builded a city, and called the name of the city after the name of his son, Enoch. Or Enoch, however you want to say it. Verse 18. And unto Enoch was born Irad, and Irad begat Mehujael, and Mehujael begat Methuselah, and Methuselah begat Lamech. And Lamech, I hate getting into these names. I do, guys, because I'm an old hillbilly and I have trouble saying them. I'm not going to lie about it. And Lamech took unto him 2 wives. The name of the one was Ada, and the name of the other Zillah. Now, guys, this is another question a lot of people get. Like, well, look back in these days. You know, the Bible talks about being sexually pure and doing all these things. But, I mean, look at this. This right here, right off the rip, we're talking about a guy with 2 wives. You know, and well, of course, it doesn't say here, you know, just because the Bible speaks of it, number one, doesn't mean that God approved of it. It's just telling you what they did. And number two, things were different in this day. You know, they had incest back in this day, and God saw no problem with it because they had to. They had to populate the earth. They had to, you know, brother and sister had to lay down with each other and that kind of deal, because that's the only way they could populate the earth. You know, once the earth got populated enough, God said, okay, that's it. Now, no more of this. You can't do it anymore. You know, the gene pool was clean and pretty much perfect, and the earth was clean and perfect, and they could get away with stuff back then that you can't now. Anyway, verse 20. And Ada bare Jabal, he was the father of such as dwell in tents, and of such as hath cattle. And his brother's name was Jubal. He was the father of all such as handle the harp and organ. Anyway, guys, I think it's 10 verses, and if I didn't feel so bad, I'd keep going. But, guys, I do. I feel horrible. So that's where we're going to stop tonight. Like I said, I'm just tickled to get to be here. And like I said, I wasn't even going to do this. But, you know, I said I don't want to go another day without letting you guys at least know where I was at. So, anyway, guys, just keep praying for me. Pray that the Lord will take his sickness away from me as quick as he sees fit. Just keep praying for us, guys. Keep praying for the business. Keep praying for the church. Keep praying for us all. Pray for the. I know most of you have heard today about the victims of the bombing in Boston, the marathon bombing. Just awful stuff, you know, awful stuff. So we need to pray for those families of the killed and injured. Keep praying for this world. Keep praying for Israel. So anyway, guys, love you all. Thanks for being here. If you need anything, as always, let me know. Good Lord willing, guys, unless I get worse, I'll be here tomorrow night. Until I see you guys again, good night, and God bless.